When did Elon Musk go from being generally respected to full-blown Dr. Evil? For me, it was when he called Vernon Unsworth, pedo guy, on Twitter because Unsworth said that Elon's plan to use a mini-submarine to rescue trapped cavers was a PR stunt. Which of course it was. It showed that Musk's ego is more important to him than anything else. And the fact that he was willing to accuse a genuine hero of being a pedophile out of pique was just gross. Cave rescue divers, including Vernon Unsworth, regularly put their own lives in extreme jeopardy to save others. It is an incredibly dangerous job. Cave diving itself is bad enough. If the guy in front of you disturbs silt on the floor, for example, suddenly you're diving blind, and that's just one of the many hazards. Add in the difficulty of trying to rescue someone in the water, a dangerous thing to do even above ground and under the best of circumstances, and you're putting yourself in real danger, even as an expert. Just to drive that point home, one of the expert divers, a former Thai Navy SEAL, working to save the trapped cavers, actually died of asphyxiation during rescue operations. And a second diver died a year later from a blood infection he caught in the cave. This was an incredibly dangerous undertaking, and the people planning it, including Unsworth, did not need the distraction of Elon Musk's ridiculous and ignorant suggestions. Unsworth definitely didn't need to deal with accusations of pedophilia while working to rescue trapped children. It was petty. It was disgusting. It was irresponsible. And it clearly shows that Musk has a major case of main character syndrome. Edit. Thank you for the awards. His true form has still not been shown. I think he was always an asshole. It is just that we have slowly started to learn how much of one he is by his actions. He didn't change. People's understanding of him did. When he recognized his ability to manipulate markets with his tweets and then proceeded to torpedo the entire crypto market with one tweet in an attempt to play the dumb card to placate the uneducated frothing at their mouths. The pedo tweet was the turning point for most people. For me, it was the moment he was in Germany with Armin Laschet and laughed manically at a reporter asking about the lack of water in the area where he's building his new mega factory. He said, "Does this look like a desert to you? And big surprise, now this exact area is pretty much running out of water." I don't think people should forget that he called a man a pedo and the guy tried to rightfully sue him, and Musk got away with it when it was obviously slander. I wouldn't say he's full-blown Dr. Evil. At least Dr. Evil is somewhat likable. I always hated him, because no one becomes a billionaire without exploiting people. And the more I learned about the dude, the more I was proven right. He opened his mouth. For me, it was the incident where those miners were stuck in a cave and he called a dude helping rescue them a pedo. Twitter. Seriously, the dude acts like an ass on social media. Quickest way to ruin your image. IRC. It really all started when he called the rescuer of the Thai children a pedophile. When his PR team stopped being ahead of what he said. And it's obvious that he had a great PR team. He's probably always been an ass, but they managed to promote a different public image. I don't think most of these comments are going far back enough. He was not even a founder of Tesla. He sued them so that he could write down that he's a co-founder of Tesla. Just by opening his mouth on Twitter. I didn't think much of him before he started shooting his mouth off. And I don't mean that I thought poorly of him. Just that I had no real opinion on the rich guy. But the more he shared without a filter, the more of a doofus he seems. I think he just wants to Be a Bond villain. He's got a good start. Because lying is a short-term strategy. Eventually the lies will catch up to you. You might get rich in the process. But at what cost? I don't think people view him as a full-blown Dr. Evil, more like the annoying rich kid who has no idea what he's talking about but who thinks others care what he has to think anyway. But if you're looking for a specific moment, it was probably the pedophile comment that started to change my view. When he thought he was a god. He thinks just because he is rich and has a lot of fanboys blowing smoke up his ass, that he can do and say whatever he wants. When he accused that cave rescuer of being a pedo, maybe projection.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.